All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with GEC NASCAR THDesign Cup Series. We're out here for Milwaukee Mile for the last race of the season, the championship race. Thank you all for being here. As always, up in the booth, you got myself, Jamie G, and Lee Kiernan. Kiernan, how we doing tonight?
Really good, Jamie. Really good. Great race on Tuesday night. You had a great race. We had a lot of green flag action, and looking for a great race tonight.
Yeah, as you'd mentioned before the broadcast actually started, really slick out there tonight for those Cup cars. We see a couple of the cars just sliding out a little bit. Hopefully that doesn't translate to the race. These guys can keep it on the track and keep it straight and narrow. There was a lot of good racing out there, but man, was it hard to pass.
It was hard to pass. You did well. You had a great night. I personally didn't have a great night, so I'm looking forward to listening to all your insights into tonight's race.
Yeah, well, and I'll tell you, like we were talking about before, once you got behind a slower pack or a car that wasn't moving as fast as you, it was really difficult to maintain pace. I really tried my best to get out there and get out front, but I almost had it at the end that to just let that wind slip right through my fingers. Two tire pit stops are gonna be very viable tonight. A lot of people going to be changing just those right side tires to gain position, and we've seen it very effective in the truck race. Don't know how the Cup cars are going to wind up doing as far as two tire pit stops, but man, super excited to see what they can do with it.
Yeah, Jamie, I think they shift down here. I'm not sure if they'll do that if we get longer runs. So that'll add a different dimension. I notice these guys are all getting very loose coming off turn 4, of course, and coming off turn 2. So that'll be something to watch for tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, an exciting race to come. Thank you all for being here. Milwaukee Mile is one of the oldest circuits, as you were saying. Kiernan, what was the inauguration of this race?
Yeah, so it's the oldest operating motor speedway in the world. It opened in 1903. The track first held its first NASCAR race in 1951. But 1903, I mean, oh my gosh, that's pretty old.
That is a long time to be a racetrack here, and especially with all the expired racetracks or the decommissioned racetracks that we have today. This is one of the longest standing racetracks that are still on the circuit today.
And it actually sits on the Wisconsin State Fairgrounds. So that's kind of interesting as well. Thank you, Google.
Yeah, thank you, Google. But we got a bunch of great drivers out here tonight. Looks like the field is going to be around 17 drivers tonight. A bunch of those drivers are going to be up there. 14 of them are going to be in that playoffs trying to fight down some of those points that Malone has just acquired throughout the season.
Yeah, Malone's had a great year, hasn't he? Oh, great season. To be honest, I haven't seen a driver dominator series, a good series as well as Jacob has. He's had such a great season, and to be honest, ITN Out is also having a great season.
One of their best seasons yet, absolutely.
Yeah,
one of their best seasons that we've seen ITN Out come out here and perform as a team. A lot of practice and effort went into those cars and went into those drivers. Plus, those paint jobs are just still phenomenal to see them all grouped up like we normally do. But as the practice comes to a close, it looks like Jacob Malone has taken that number 1 spot once again in the time standings for 29.41. Darren Bruce with a close second, 29.57. Justin Harris, 29.62. Looks like Caleb Ellswood coming in a close 4th place with a 29.64. But man, I tell you, it's anybody's race tonight because one of them faster drivers gets stuck behind a group. It's hard to get back up through the front. It really is. You have to pass on that bottom lane. I promise you're not going to make a pass on the outside.
Yeah, look, there's a couple of guys that drove. To me, this place drove like a short track. I don't know about you, but it felt like a short track in the truck. There's a guy here that I think drives a lot of short track really well, and that's Lynch. So, I expect him, the guys that really are used to doing well on short tracks to do well tonight.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing what Lynch can do tonight. We got a lot of other drivers out here that are extremely decent at short tracks as well. We've seen Darren Bruce in the past do really well at short tracks. Justin Openchowski is up there as well as far as a good short track driver. Just so many. But while we're in the practice, let's go over our favorite segment of the day. Who's your pick? And we'll go ahead and start with Kieran. Kieran, who do you got for tonight?
Well, I already picked mine, and I already mentioned it. That's Wesley Lynch. He had a great race last week at Michigan, and I'm expecting he may have a great race tonight. So, yep, that's my pick tonight.
Awesome. Well, in always an amazing pick. Championship just eludes him barely last season. He came in second place as far as the championship goes. So really excited to see what Lynch can do here tonight to move up those standings.
Jamie, good I'm really interested to see who you're going to pick tonight.
Well,
because we don't have Burrow, so
yeah, unfortunately, Barrow is going to be out of the race tonight. He is going to be joining us up in the booth, the number 4 two-time champion Joseph Barrow. So that's going to be super exciting to have up in the booth tonight. But in all honesty, to tell you the truth, who's looking really fast to me is going to be that number 7 of Justin Harris. Justin Harris has performed well all season, and I really strongly think that he has a great chance to win tonight.
Yeah, what a great pick. He had a great race last week, so that's a really strong pick. And I'm just looking at qualifying here. Doesn't look like my horse did very well in qualifying. But we have Malone on pole at the moment with a 29.4. Followed by Openchowski.
Well, like I said, Openchowski's a good short track driver.
Yeah. If you guys haven't been out yet, Marion hasn't been out, Menchaca or Elliott.
Well, they are running out of time. I'm not sure. I think it's 5 minutes, so they got about another couple minutes to get those laps down. We only got a couple drivers on the track that are still out there, and that's Michael Boone, which just came back in, and Reggie the Jug Evans Jr. just finishing up his qualifying run. All right. And as joins the booth, Joseph Barrow, two-time champion, number 4. Joseph, how we doing tonight?
What's up?
What is up?
I'm good.
And Dustin Haynes joins us in the booth as well. Dustin, how we doing, buddy?
Could be better. Could be out there on the track, but this season just didn't end up playing out for me to be able to finish that last race. Ended up getting too many claims, so I had to park at this race. But looking forward to next season. Looking forward to seeing what's going to go on tonight. To see it from a different perspective.
Well,
yeah, I didn't get suspended. I just came down here to watch. I just took the night off.
Well, and again, you know, all the respect goes to you guys for performing well all season, coming out every single race and just giving it your all. Thank you guys so much. But again, you just missed the segment of who's your pick. We also have Sellers, the number 1 up here. Sellers, how we doing?
Doing all right. I was actually just coming down here to bring you race controls picks. I got all 3 of ours.
Okay, all right. What's race controls picks for tonight, sir?
Ace Swanson has taken I believe Wilson.
Good pick.
Absolutely good
and
pick.
Me and Kyle Simmons are hell bent on giving Ellswick the pick curse tonight.
Oh God. Good picks either way.
Okay, well, Burrow, who's your pick? He might have dropped out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Now.
Swanson chose Lynch.
Wesley Lynch, double pick for Wesley Lynch as well tonight. Kiernan also picked Wesley Lynch. Good picks from Race Control as well. Thank you so much, fellas, for coming down and giving us who's your guys' picks tonight. Good luck up in there in Race Control, and we look forward to seeing you guys at the end of the race.
Yep. Y'all have a good one.
Burrow, you can't pick Malone. So
and Haynes, who you?
I'm going to go with Cochran. I'm going to go with the Ninja.
All right, Cochran it is.
Yeah,
and real quick,
lap.
before we jump to the anthem, who you got, Haynes?
Ask me in 180.
All right,
My
we'll
pick would
ask him.
probably. I want to say Openchowski. I've raced against him.
Beautiful.
He's
Great
pretty
pick.
stiff competitor.
Third in qualifying. Thank you so much for your guys' picks. We'll be right back after the U.S. anthem. Thank you all for being here, and we'll see you back on the track in a moment. GCE NASCAR.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here out on the track. It looks like our leaders are going to be Jacob Malone and Logan Wilson, both IT and out drivers. There's going to be 3 IT and out drivers in the top 5 right now. Looks like Malone, Logan Wilson, and Caleb Ellswick. Openchowski sitting in 3rd, and Shane Cochran in 4th place. Not surprising to see those drivers up front. They've been fast all year. Here we go. Pace cars off the track, everybody. We're about to go green flag racing here at Milwaukee.
Ooh.
3 wide already, boys.
36 got a slow start there, I think.
That's going to hold up a couple of those drivers in the back. 52 of Campbell is on the outside of the number 31 at the moment, K. Dunn.
Oh, no, that was Ellswick with the slow start.
Was it?
Man, Malone got a great start.
Yeah.
Look at him. Wow. Malone already has about 5 or 6 car lengths on the field.
Probably where he's going to stay all night.
Yep. I think we would have vetoed that pick if you had picked him.
Well, man, great restart by these
Couple of guys.
THDesign Cup drivers so far.
Couple of guys taking the outside lane there. I couldn't make that work at all in the trucks, so best of luck to them.
I bet you they're wheeling pretty hard to keep those vehicles straight, man.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Wilson there.
Yeah, it looks like he's falling back behind Ellswick just now. Ellswick making the pass on the inside. Man, I am having issues with iRacing
He
at
got
the
a little
moment.
loose in 1 and 2.
Yeah, I am too. It's really jerky, but
Let me see if I can fix that somehow.
Oh, Harris making a move.
Yeah, Wilson dropping back further and further. I don't know. He's staying on that outside line there.
I think he's playing it smart and not wasting his tires.
Yeah. So he's gonna take it easy.
Man, Cochran's up the front. We don't usually see him up the front at this time of the race.
Yeah, he's not being sneaky.
Oh.
Changed up his strategy today. See how it works out for him.
Well, and I can tell you guys, being up front like Malone is right now with nobody to fight, he's definitely going to have not only the clean air, but the ability to move anywhere on the track he wants, and that helps so much to maintain that lead. Cochran now almost a second back from our leader of Jacob Malone.
He's got Big Daddy Cochran in his ear. Go get him!
Yeah, pretty much. We're seeing two packs kind of form here now.
As it switches over, it looks like we're looking at Brad Wilson right now, trying to catch up to the 39 of Darren Bruce. Darren Bruce unusually towards the back. Bruce also approaching that other IT and out driver.
Couple of guys already look really strong. Openchowski looks really strong to me.
Yeah, he's chasing down Ellswick at that 66. Ellswick, oh, he's catching right up to the back of him right there on those corners. Ellswick going a little high on that last corner, giving the advantage to Openchowski. Openchowski is definitely going to take that.
He looks more solid on the entry.
Well, and as we have our stages, Barrow, do you know what our stages are tonight?
I believe it was 50 and 100, I believe. I'll check it real quick. Let me see. Stages are... $50 and 100.
Well, that's going to be interesting. Do we have an estimate on how many laps these guys are going to get per tank?
I think they're gonna get probably around. I think it's quite a few. It's 40 laps, I think, maybe something like that.
Not much more than the truck drivers. 42 is actually a decent lap. Well, and again, we'll see once it starts cutting down to it. We're only 12 laps in, and these guys are doing an amazing job out there so far, keeping those cars straight.
Haynes, what do you think? Are tires going to make a huge difference in this?
Oh yeah. If you don't end up having tires that are in good condition, you're not gonna be able to wrap that bottom like you see these guys doing right now. It's hard to get the top line to run and really make an actual difference going on in the race. But the practice we were doing earlier, the bottom line really ended up helping, and it seemed to be the most dominant way around the track. The middle of the high line didn't really work too much. The middle is a little bit more doable, like that second lane that's up there, but other than that, that's about as high up as I think you're going to be able to go without getting into some bad territory. So I think tires are going to be really important.
Yeah, so we saw in the trucks where Simmons actually backed off on being very, very aggressive at the beginning of the runs, and then he came on so strong after the tires got a good heat cycle in them. So it'll be interesting if that's what happens here. I noticed Openchowski's kind of dropping back a little bit now, so you know he might have pushed his tires just a little too much. Man, Malone just dropped off my timing sheet there for a moment. I thought something had happened, but it's all good. He's still there.
He's still there.
Well, it seems like iRacing is just jittery tonight.
I'm glad you said that because I thought it was me.
Malone now
It actually looks a lot
145 in
better
front
on-
of Cochran.
Yeah, it looks better on the broadcast than it actually looks on my monitors, to tell you the truth.
Ooh, almost contact right there with the 52 of Campbell and Darren Bruce in that number 39. Darren Bruce and Campbell have been fighting back and forth. Darren Bruce looks like he's trying to take that low side on Campbell. Campbell not trying to have it, but he did ride a little high right there, giving the advantage to Bruce on the inside. Bruce being followed up by Michael Boone of that 15 on IT and out. Side by side with the 52 and 39 going into 1 and 2. Spot does go to Darren Bruce in that 39.
Campbell says, not yet.
Campbell's going to have to maintain that bottom line if he doesn't want to get passed by that number 15. 15 able to wrap down that bottom line pretty well.
He's going to get a nose in there pretty soon.
Yeah,
You got to make this pass stick, because if you don't make it stick in 2 laps, then you're not going to get by him.
Yeah, it looks like 31 of K. Dunn is falling back a little bit from Michael Boone at the moment. Michael Boone still looking to pass that number 52, but riding high on that 1 and 2 right there. Oh, diving low. Check up from the 52. Giving Boone the advantage.
Yeah, Boone has a lot of pressure on him right now. Boone seems to be strong into 1 here.
Well, as we were...
just a different line, maybe.
Oh, Boone, 15, down underneath the line.
Yeah, he kind of wraps that curb down there.
I don't know, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I was definitely hitting underneath that line with a couple of the tires on the last race. Extremely difficult to maintain if your tires are starting to wear off. I imagine at 20 laps, they're starting to feel a little bit of that wear now.
Jamie, we did 150 laps or whatever, and I still didn't get turn 1 and 2 right the whole entire race. So
Yeah, it
no
was
point
so
asking
difficult.
me.
Well, and
It
I
happens, man.
found that if you
Yeah.
come in a
Yeah,
little high, and just let go of the gas and let the vehicle take the turn by itself. Oh, Harris, number 7, now passing Openchowski for 5th place. Or 4th place. Harris up into 4th. Openchowski just checking up on that last turn, almost giving the advantage to Logan Wilson to take 5th.
How's everybody doing tonight in the broadcast booth?
Oh, and as we have
Look at there.
our secret owner, Eric White, up in the booth. Eric, how we doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic, sir. Having a lovely drive tonight.
Well, hopefully you're being safe out there in that big old truck you're driving, I'm sure.
Yeah, got my Bluetooth on, hands-free. Both hands on the wheel.
Logan Wilson now passing Openchowski for that 5th spot. Openchowski dropping to 6th. Right in the clutches of Wesley Lynch, the 33. Wesley Lynch, good race so far. So in the truck race, we've
Sorry for
seen...
interrupting, but we have about. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
In the top 10, we got about 8 cars that are in the playoffs going on ahead, just trying to run the race, doing the best they can. So I'm just trying to help keep that stat out there so we can kind of keep a little bit more out there on the field.
Man, it still seems like I'm having some issues for some reason.
Well, we won't talk about that too much, right?
Not on the broadcast, Jamie.
Not on the broadcast, Jamie.
Nah, I know. Trying to minimize that because we're blinking out pretty
How you doing
heavily.
tonight, Barrow?
Do what, Eric?
I said, how are you doing tonight?
I'm great. I'm on the right
Where are we
side of the
racing
dirt, so I
tonight?
can't complain. Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. I see. I've never ran Milwaukee, so I'd have no real input for that track.
I had to buy it on Tuesday just to be able to run, so that shows you how often I've raced it.
Yeah, never.
Not once. I managed to take out a third place finish though. Openchowski riding
That's
high.
the one you guys raced just this last week?
Yeah, that was on Tuesday. Openchowski, Lynch side by side coming into 1 and 2. Like we said, that bottom line has been dominant.
Now you said you guys were saying that this one's hard to get a pass on, right?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, if you're not
Can
on
be.
that bottom, it's... And me, I was blocking the bottom so hard on drivers that I knew were faster than me just so I could hold them up.
So explain to me how you would get a, you know, in a perfect situation, how you would get a good run to try and take a position on this track.
The only way you're going to get it is to diamond the corner and hope that that driver left enough space between you and that yellow line to get underneath them. If you try to pass on the outside, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, get too loose on the outside. Or
No,
just
it's just too much loss of
steer.
speed. Yeah, too much loss of speed. That bottom side just has too much speed no matter where you're at on the track. I have yet to see anybody pass on the outside. Well, we've seen issues starting to arise in the truck race around when the green flag pits started to happen. So let's see if these guys can maintain. They're about 30 laps, 28 laps in right now. Little under 25 laps to go. It's like 20 laps almost to go for the stage. What about Openchowski? What happened?
And how we
He's lost his tires.
now how are we looking on cautions for tonight's race? Because I know the other night we had a pretty decent race.
Oh yeah, definitely. We only had about 5 cautions in that race. Super awesome job by those truck drivers. We're expecting about the same, or actually less, in this race.
Okay.
I think it's the race director. He's,
yeah?
He's a good guy.
Yeah, you think so? Man, that Barrow guy, man, I swear.
Yeah, he's definitely one of a kind, let me tell you.
Well,
I'm talking to you, Eric.
I swear when he makes those comments, he's looking in a mirror while he's doing it.
Yeah, I feel like he's trying to rub that beard, or what he calls a beard, I should say.
Watch how you talk to the 2-time champion.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. I just had to push you on all those.
Oh.
Right?
Don't worry, I
both-
still see you
we
back there on my coattails. Don't
both
you
can't
worry
be
none,
roosters.
sir. Yeah, somebody's got to be the hen, buddy. Somebody's got to lay the egg.
So, guys, big update for the race. Jacob Malone is now 6 seconds in front of Shane Cochran in second place. That's a huge gap for this early in the race. Only 32 laps in, and he's been able to gain almost a quarter of the track on these guys.
Wow. That's some solid racing.
Well, it does look like his tires are falling off.
It's on for second position between Logan and Caleb. They're both trying to get enough points to bring it home for second in the championship. So that'll be really tight for those guys.
Well, currently standing, Caleb Ellswick in third place, Logan Wilson in fifth place. Man, Caleb Ellswick right behind Shane Cochran, almost touching the rear bumper of Shane Cochran.
Whew. That's tight.
He may have. Did he get a little piece of it there?
It looked like he might have. Ellswick trying to hold that bottom line.
No, he didn't.
He was
Back to
thinking-
double check. He did. He thought about it, but
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh, he took it.
kept the respect there and stayed off of him.
Ellswick
He's
now in
returning
second.
the favor here.
Let's see if Shane Cochran can take that spot back. Number 86, GEC's very own Ninja. Normally, like you said, we don't see Cochran up front this early in the race. Normally, he's sneaking from behind out of the bushes and just taking it out of nowhere. He's been on the podium for the last few races, actually.
Oh, is he going to give him a bumper though?
Yeah, it's pretty close, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it looked like he
Yeah.
had to check up a little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty
Like, I'm just
slippery out there,
letting you
guys.
know.
It's almost like someone's watching the stream and trying to tell him not to do it. Just go for it. Give us some entertainment.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know, Ellswick. You passed me, but that don't mean you're faster.
So
It's
we all
all
know Malone's had a great year, but man, I tell you, Ellswick and Wilson and also Cochran have had great years. They've always been up the front here. Oh, that's
Man,
really tight.
Malone right up against the wall,
Oh,
too.
gosh.
Holy crap, those guys, Cochran and
Yeah,
Ellswick.
Yeah, they're tight.
I don't think you could have fit a piece of paper between those two cars.
I think we're all puckering here because we know as soon as you touch the back end of this, of these at this place, you
Things
risk
get
turning you. Yeah,
Somebody's going for a different type of ride.
yeah, it's not going to be a good night.
Malone is now 9 seconds in front of our second place of Caleb Ellswick.
Jamie, have you guys actually talked about what's to come for next season?
No, we have not.
Oh,
We got a-
caution.
we got a
What's going
caution
on
now.
Why don't you run some people through while we're under caution right now? Why don't you run some people through on what changes are coming to GEC?
Yeah, give me one moment. We're going to go ahead and take a look at that caution, and then we'll go ahead and get into some of the changes for Season 8. Looks like Menchaca actually... Menchaca pulling to the bottom of the track, causing that caution. It looks like he jumped to the pits.
Oh no!
Yeah, that's
Gonna
crazy.
go down a couple laps on that one.
Well, I figured...
And just so everyone knows, usually that's a fairly good indication that he's had technical difficulties.
Yeah, I'm hoping he's going to be okay, but I'm not 100% sure. With Menchaca in the pits, everybody else is going to be coming down into the pits, including our leaders. That's going to shorten that gap up and regroup everybody for another restart here.
Yeah, but he's gonna get those fresh tires. I wonder if he's gonna push that hard coming out of the gate again.
Let's see who wins this off the pit road. Oh, Malone and Campbell make a little bit of contact right there. Harris and Campbell, they're going to be out front. Ellswick, Cochran, 15 of Michael Boone. All right. Huge race off of pit road right there, guys.
Yeah, that was tight coming off pit road.
Looks like our new leader is going to be Justin Harris. I don't think he actually came down into the pits. Let's take a look.
Did.
No, he didn't.
Harris?
Like
Yeah, Harris and Campbell. It
Stay out
says
to get
Campbell
that
didn't
point for
pit.
the lap
but
lead.
I watched Campbell come
pitted,
out.
He missed his
Yeah, I
spot.
watched Campbell.
Oh, he's coming back
he's
in.
Coming back in.
Yeah, he missed his pit box. He said his spotter was fired.
Well, and what's that mean for Justin Harris staying out with only 10 laps to the stage?
Well,
He's
Go
gonna
for it.
he's gonna be on some really old tires though.
No, he's sitting
right,
in
but if he
fifth
can
in-
push that,
Go for it.
no, you're good.
Yeah, he's sitting in fifth on points at the moment, and I think you were going the same place I was, and that is, yeah, it's pretty hard to hold the position, but at least you'll be able to stay up there at the head of the pack and get some good points.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The same thing. You know, you stay out there, get a lap led, so you get points on that. But then you also, if you can sandbag everybody on the restart because it's hard to pass on the outside, then you know you only got 10 laps to go.
Pace car's off the track. We're about to go back green flag race, and Justin Harris going to lead us off with Malone on his outside. Harris with a good restart right there. Malone looking to the outside, dropping down low. Malone sees the advantage. A little bit of a hole just opened up, but he wasn't able to take advantage of it. Malone and Wilson only taking fuel on that last stop. So Malone and Harris are both going to have the same old tires that Harris is. Does Harris have enough to make it to the stage?
Wow, what a great pit stop by Harris. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Oh, Malone's right there.
Oh, Malone took it. He sees that gap underneath Harris. They're going to be side by side.
Yeah.
Caleb Ellswick side by side with Logan Wilson. Ellswick taking 4 tires on that last stop. 3 wide with Wilson, Harrison, and Ellswick.
Ellswick could have this.
Get up there, Cochran. We need a Chevy to give him some help.
Now the real question is by taking tires at this caution, is that going to still allow them to push to the end with a set to use later on because the stage is coming up in 10 laps?
That is a good question.
Yeah.
But it looks like Ellswick side by side with Jacob Malone right now. Ellswick just with a little bit of advantage on those tires. Ellswick taking first place. Ellswick up to first.
Great move.
Here comes Cochran.
Cochran moving to the outside of Wilson. Wilson still on those old tires. Cochran and Harris still in front of Wilson. Cochran looking to take the advantage and get underneath Harris as well with those brand new tires. Well,
Well, I don't know about you guys,
Go ahead.
but I would have taken 2 tires, not 4.
Please.
These guys did amazing. Taking 4 tires. Sorry, what were you saying, Jamie?
A little bit of a bump and run from Shane Cochran, tapping the back as Justin Harris right there. Seeing if he can move him.
Laps to go.
Ellswick now way out front, almost a second in front of our leader.
I know this Justin ain't going to give that position up lightly. He's going to make him fight for it.
Yeah.
Well, Caleb's got to be careful because he also has Logan Wilson right on his backside.
So lap 45, what lap is stage 50, did you say?
50 and
Yeah.
100.
5 more points.
Oh, pass on the outside. for
Cochran, what?
He's been waiting
Wow.
the whole night.
We haven't seen a pass on the outside at all. Good job, but let's see if he can maintain it right there. And he does. He jumps in front of Harris.
In order to pass on the outside, he has to really be burning down them tires.
Oh, but Harris goes back side by side.
Wait. Oh, no.
It's up for 3rd position here.
The gloves are
Wow.
off, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Cochran takes it away by a good gap. It's going to be Ellswick, Malone, and Cochran for our top 3. Harris now fighting off Darren Bruce in that number 39. But careful, 33 of Wesley Lynch is coming up from behind.
Wesley sneaking up there too.
Well, you got to think
Oh, he's out of the groove.
Malone, Harris, and Logan Wilson only. Well, no, Harris never even came in. Malone and Wilson only taking fuel on that last stop. Do you think they're going to come back in for the stage? I mean, they would have to, right?
I think you'd
Oh,
have to.
Harris is pitting. Dang.
No way.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
He wound up.
plan didn't work.
Well, Cochran up the inside. Yeah, Cochran up the inside of Malone.
Yeah, Malone
Cochran
just
to
not enough
second.
speed. Malone getting loose right there. Getting that car out of whack. 86 is able to jump up in front of him. Here we go, ladies and
Ellswick.
gentlemen. 2 more laps to stage.
Ellswick doing a great job. I think this is stage here, Jamie. Oh no, you're right.
No,
Yep,
no,
2 more
it'd
laps.
be-
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much 1 lap after this one.
How did
Yeah,
Carthy get up there?
Yeah.
He just back along.
It's possible.
And then we have Bruce in 4th. Bruce has been quiet. Looks like he's going to try and put a move here on Malone.
We'll try to get it before the cut. Nah, we're not gonna get that one.
Malone
No.
cut him off.
Lynch is waiting for him to make a mistake.
Yeah, he is.
Well, this gives Malone time to learn about those old tires. He knows he's not going to be able to maintain a long run on older tires than everybody else. Here we go. Stage caution is out, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be Ellswick, Cochran, Malone, Bruce, Lynch, Wilson, Openchowski, Elliott, Dunn, and McCabe in the 36, all getting points for this stage.
Haynes, we were talking about tires. That's how important those tires were. You nailed it.
Yeah.
Did Ellsworth
Yeah.
take 4?
He did.
Yeah. He was running 29.8.
Valiant effort there, but just not enough grip to be able to make it work.
Running a 29.
Well, Malone running on them old tires and still able to hold up there. I mean,
That was pretty incredible.
that's not bad. Yeah.
I was more
Now he's
meaning
gonna be able to get
Harris, I
himself a fresh
apologize about that.
He's probably feeling pretty robbed though, because he had what did he have? A 9-second lead, 10-second lead. So
Yeah, almost. Yeah. Well,
Playing out.
as we look at the fastest lap times on the track, it goes to Caleb Ellswick on that last run for a 29.55. Jacob Malone with a 29.61. Darren Bruce with a 29.65. Shane Cochran with a 29.65 as well. And Jason McCabe in a 29.73.
Good job.
yeah, what a great stage from Ellswick, man. That's
He's out
perfect.
there hauling.
Incredible by that 66. Let's see who all took tires and not. It looks like Caleb Ellswick only taking 2 tires. Smart decision on that restart right there. Justin Openchowski in second place. He only took fuel. And McCabe only took fuel. Richard Elliott also 2 tires. Jacob Malone taking 4. Chris Campbell with 2. Logan Wilson with 4. Everybody down from Logan Wilson and back all took 4 tires except for Marion. Marion only taking 2 as well.
Interesting on there. I see Cochran must have got some damage on that last bit because he took some repairs. Marion as well.
Now, what's the tire wear look like on this track? Is the outside tires like wear a bunch, or is it the inside tires?
No, it's definitely the right sides, the outsides that wear more than the insides, 100%. We've seen in the truck race people were able to actually change those outside tires and maintain damn good speed and keep their positions without changing all 4. So
Gotcha. Well, Malone made it to the stage, so him taking 4 is probably just a good idea. You know, he ran out there with still maintained P3. So, I mean, with him running, I mean, you guys were talking about him the other night that he's a good driver and he's usually up there in the front somewhere. He's already won so many races this season already. So, I mean, for him to just maintain P3 with old tires, it's going to be a tough rest of the race.
well, it's been a great race so far for the Big Daddy Cochran After Party 200. Green flag is out here at Milwaukee for the THDesign Cup Series. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Stage 2 starts now. Caleb Ellswick not with a huge jump. Openchowski on his outside right there, battling it side by side. Openchowski up to first. Let's see if he can maintain it.
Better be careful. Whoa!
Oh, Campbell goes sideways.
Oh no!
And he's up into the number 31. That should bring out another caution. 31 of K Dunn up into the wall, unfortunately. With Chris Campbell involved. Chris Campbell going sideways, losing it on those new tires. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened.
Got loose.
Yeah, he got loose and just snapped to the outside, taking the number 31 with him, unfortunately. 31 is definitely going to need that fast repair. He hit that right side pretty freaking hard. Yeah, it looked like he was crab walking a little bit, honestly. Actually, a few drivers deciding to come in. Boone, Cochran, Elliott, Dunn, and Campbell all coming into the pit lane.
Think they're going to take some time on some optionals, or
I would expect that at least K Dunn is going to use that fast repair. Maybe Campbell gets some optionals finished up, but everybody else probably just getting tires. Let's go ahead and take a look.
I was thinking fuel. Playing a fuel strat.
Yeah, a lot of people actually only took fuel. Boone, Elliott, and Wilson only taking fuel, with Campbell coming in for those optional repairs like we were talking about.
So they grabbed a full tank now. They're getting, what did I say, 40 something?
Yeah,
They're at 44 laps right now, I think.
yeah. If they get fuel, they might be able to make it.
Would you guys be coming in for fuel?
Me, no.
No.
I got too heavy of a foot. This save fuel doesn't work with me. So no, I wouldn't come in with fuel right now. I'd be praying for another caution to come in for fuel then. If I don't have extra, I'm not going to make it to the end.
Yep, I'm with you. I'm the same way. But Jamie, I think you do it. You save fuel pretty well.
Yeah, no, and the only reason I was saving fuel so well was because I was so freaking slow coming off 1 and 2.
Yeah,
Tire saving and just happen to fuel save in the process.
That's right. That's right. 1 and 2 is definitely the most difficult ones because it seems like it has an extra curve in the middle of the turn.
What about you, Dusty? You save tires?
Do I intentionally?
Yeah, are you good at saving tires and saving fuel?
I don't know if I want to discuss my downfalls with the stream like that. But I try, but I'm still trying to get the hang of it. If you watched last race in Michigan, I clearly did the opposite of saving tires. I pushed like hell at the beginning because I was up there in the top 3 and I was just going for it. And I did what Opachowski did the first stage. I burned them up and I ended up losing more position than what I gained from trying to push. So.
Malone coming from 4th place up to 2nd place. He was on the outside of Ellswick right there. Pushing. Oh, and he taps Ellswick in the back. Teammate drivers fighting for first and second.
Yeah, just breathe a little. Malone, just breathe a little bit. You got some time to get by him.
You'll make it.
Well, he's going the outside.
Yeah, a little bit of speed right there. He does make it on the outside and passes the number 66 pretty successfully for first place. 66 of Caleb Ellswick dropping back to 2nd. Into the clutches of the 96 of Opachowski. Opachowski having a great race here tonight.
Man, I can't believe the pace of Malone. How quick he's getting off these corners. I think that's where he's getting everybody, isn't he?
Oh, absolutely.
He seems to have so much more pace off the corners than everyone else.
He's not slowing down as early as everybody else, too, as we've seen right there. A little bit of a pace going on with the 76. Logan Wilson on the outside of Opachowski. Or on the inside of Opachowski. And he's able to take that 3rd spot away. Logan Wilson now up to 3rd. Justin Harris now on the outside of Opachowski, inside of Opachowski as well.
Yeah, like 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, 7th, all that right there is they've been swapping back and forth.
Opachowski's up towards the front, I think, isn't he?
Nah, he's falling back right now.
He's fallen. I'm not sure.
Am I behind? I'm behind on the stream. I apologize. That's my fault.
No, he might have only taken 2. Remember, guys, Cochran only took, not Cochran, sorry, Ellswick only took 2 tires as well, so that's probably why he didn't have anything from Malone.
Well, careful, because it looks like Lynch is starting to poke his way up into the top 5. Wow, incredible racing going on right there from the number 36 and back. So that's McCabe, Lynch, Opachowski, and Cochran all battling it out. Also, Darren Bruce showing his face back there as well. Cochran looking to take the inside of Opachowski. Opachowski cutting off the nose of the 86, not letting it happen. Riding a little high right there. 86 getting underneath him. They're going to be side by side coming out of 1 and 2. Cochran diving down low. He knows that bottom line is going to be the advantage. And he goes ahead and takes that away. Cochran now up to 7th place.
A lot of guys running that inside line there. You notice that on the turn in to turn 1, and I know Malone's running that as well.
Well, Leslie, he's going to be mad at that. But Wesley Lynch up to 5th place. He's breaking into the top 5 for the first time tonight. Great to see him up there. Yeah, my bad.
Hey,
Great to
stop
see
picking on
Leslie
my
up there
horse.
getting some points.
Yeah.
Leslie's going to be awfully happy that you said his name.
Yeah.
Wesley.
Cochran not making it easy right there for Mr. McCabe.
Lynch is now trying to walk down Harris.
Now these turns, when you go into these turns, are you guys letting out of the throttle, or are you guys,
Oh
All
yeah.
the way,
you know,
all the
how far-
way.
are you
A lot
braking
of lifting, a lot
all the
of
way out of
brakes.
the throttle?
Yeah, I'm braking.
Okay.
I'm more trail braking than anything, but yeah, I'm letting the car do a lot
Right.
of the turn, but I'm all the way out of the throttle until I pretty much get out of the turn.
Car's such a flat
Well, it makes
track,
you
it's
wonder
hard to
how
be
much
able to-
what Malone's doing different there to be able to come out of those corners and get that kind of lead that he's been able to take on people.
Well, and again,
I'll
it
tell you
looks
what, that
like
guy's a
the
mystery.
yeah, I'm telling he really is. But it doesn't look like he's gaining as much on Caleb Ellswick as he'd like to. Ellswick only about 0.5 back, 0.6 back now. Ellswick just an amazing race from the 66 so far.
Man, Wilson was close. Wilson just ran high, but he was closing in on these guys a little bit. So he's having a great night.
Cochran able to pass McCabe right there. He's going to be chasing down Wesley Lynch. He's not too far off.
I'm really impressed with the way these guys have adapted, because we saw that practice was, everyone was very, very loose. So to have this much great green flag running is really great right now.
Yeah, that's going to be bringing a lot of that strategy for tires and fuel that we were talking about before the race. We got a lot of that during the truck race as well. We were able to use a lot of strategy to come out, like we were saying, using those two sets of tires, using fuel only, that kind of thing. I don't see a lot of these guys using fuel only, but we have seen a couple of them, like Malone in that first stage.
Does anyone want to take a bet on what the degree of banking on this track is?
gonna
0,
go-
or is it
I'm gonna go
minus
with-
something?
I'm gonna go with 13.
13? You think it's
No,
that high?
no. It looks like it's from bottom to top. Looks high. I'll go with 8.
Well, we were talking about a couple facts before we actually started the race. This track was built in 1903, guys. 1903. It became a NASCAR circuit in 1951.
What were they racing in 1903?
I have no idea.
Whatever they could.
I would imagine buggies?
So what's the banking?
9 degrees.
Oh!
Oh, you were close.
So in the early 2000s, they used to race IndyCar and NASCAR on the same weekend here.
IndyCar? Really?
Yeah, they once hosted both Indy and NASCAR races on the same weekend in early 2000s.
That is crazy to be racing Indy out here. That would be intense.
It's a lot of rubber on the track.
Yeah,
Oh,
and different rubber too.
76 of Logan Wilson now passing Caleb Ellswick for that second spot.
Oh, Harris is on his bumper.
Yeah, they're back getting a little bunched up there for.
Oh, Jamie, you never did break us down on the new changes that are coming for season 8.
Yeah, so there are a lot of exciting changes coming for Season 8. We're actually using more of a streamlined process for Season 8, whereas people are going to go from ARCA truck to cups, similar to real life. We're also removing incident points off of the track, so nobody will be DQ'd for incident points. We're taking away claim systems. Nobody's going to have to claim cautions. They're going to be called by race control in the moment. I mean,
Great
there's
move by Harris.
there's a lot of changes that haven't been announced that I really don't want to go into yet. But yeah, those are just a few that I can talk about.
Yeah,
It's
that's
by the
Well, I just
66
figured
and
with this
Lynch is
being one of
trying
the
to
last
follow.
races of the season, this would be probably the last time the viewers would have a chance to hear what changes are going to be made or implemented before the start of the next season next year.
Here comes Cochran.
Oh,
Those
this is
are
bad for
way
Ellswick
back.
here.
Yeah,
He lost
Ellswick is
four-
in
four
trouble.
spots, 3 spots.
He's about
Something like that. Yeah, he got put out the sucker hole, I like to call it. Oh, no, and here comes Cochran.
Cochran
Yeah,
right
he's
down
out.
And
low.
is that Bruce behind him as well? Oh, no.
It is.
Behind him. Yeah.
Wesley
No
Lynch
tires.
moving up to 4th.
No tires and in the outside lane. Not a good recipe.
That's gonna give it to Kayla or to
Oh, he was able to sneak
Shane
his way back
Cochran
in
right there.
Thankfully.
Yeah, Jamie, there's some great changes, and of course, one of the great things about GEC is that we've always been able to evolve and work on the product. So, great job, guys. I know a lot of you guys have been on all those meetings, so really great job coming up with that plan.
Yeah, it takes a lot of effort, and it's obviously never one person. It's all a whole group of people that make those decisions. That's what makes this one of the better leagues out there. Is there's not just one person making those decisions. It's a whole
Yep.
team of people, and I believe in the meeting we had about 14 people in that meeting making votes on the new changes for season 8. So really exciting to see what comes for season 8. Each season we get bigger, better. More competition on the track. Last season, we went from, I want to say like 30 drivers per race to a full track to where people had to actually qualify in for some of the races. So we had a stacked field in the beginning of season 7, but season 8 is going to be looking very similar.
Yep, exciting times. Do we have a schedule yet, or when will the schedule come out?
We do have a schedule. It hasn't been publicly announced yet. We
Okay.
still have our race control or our race directors going to submit those here in the next week. We will have a finalization on the schedules, and they will be publicized here, hopefully by the end of this week or next week.
Awesome.
It should be this week.
Any difficult tracks added in next year that might get a little hint about?
Yeah, good question.
I think Barrow can hint on maybe a difficult track that they added. Barrow, what do you think as far as the curveball for next season?
Monza?
No.
As fun as that race
Circuits of
was,
America.
don't go back.
We don't have that pitch in our box anymore. We figured it
Yeah.
out. We're not that good at it anymore, so we're not gonna do that.
No hands.
No,
Keep
I was
them guessing.
second there till the end.
What? What'd you say, Hank?
Suit yourself, I was second there till the end.
I can't say we're gonna have Motegi back.
Montegi was a good track. Yeah, that's definitely a good curveball, and we did pretty well there. 66 Caleb Ellswick of fighting inside of Shane Cochran now. They're side by side. They've been side by side for a couple laps
There's
now.
a caution out.
Caution.
Caution does come out at lap 82. Do we know who was involved? It looks like maybe Campbell.
I see Campbell. Yeah, I see Campbell dropping.
Let's go back and take a look and see what happened. Oh, yeah, Campbell getting super loose on his own. Smashing that inside wall, unfortunately.
I believe that is just the Eckett claim. He is parked.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like he's entering pit lane now. Did he claim it?
Yeah, he did.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, terrible for the
We've had-
number
We've had
52.
similar seasons. Besides in football, though, his is a little worse than mine.
Oh, okay, here we go. Throwing out the shade for the college football.
Feel bad.
I seen you guys lost by 3 in the last game, I believe.
I don't want to talk about it.
I've been keeping up a little bit on your football season there, bub. Oh, really unfortunate for the number 52. Amazing driver, GEC veteran.
Looks like everybody's diving for the pits, of course.
Yeah, Logan Wilson is out first.
Everybody learned their lesson last time.
Don't know if
And
Malone
Harris,
got
McCabe,
some,
and Malone.
Yeah.
Harris out second. Oh,
Did everybody take 4 there?
Everybody past Malone. So Malone, Lynch, Ellswick, Bruce, Cochran, Dunn, Elliott, Openchowski, and Reggie Evans Jr. all taking 4 tires. Brad Wilson with only fuel.
But guys, from what I've seen tonight, I'd be taking 4. I know
Yeah,
just the fall off looked to be too big. It looked like Caleb Ellswick kind of dropped a little bit after a few laps, and I put that down to his tires.
And you got to look at the first stage. See, I think Caleb coming out there, and I'm not talking smack here, but he did gap Malone there.
He did.
Yeah, on 4
Yeah.
tires. Well, and again, if you look at it, it looks like Logan Wilson, Harris, and McCabe all taking 2 tires instead of 4. But that's who
But
it's
it's
going to
tough
be. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's tough because you got to get position as well. So, we all understand why you're trying to take two instead.
You said
of 4.
Ellswick took 2 or took 4?
He took 2
Ellswick
last
took-
time.
Yeah,
Yep,
last time. This time he took
Yep.
4.
Okay.
Yep.
But it looks like Logan Wilson and Justin Harris are going to start us back off here at Milwaukee for the Big Daddy
Now, if you're
Cochran
not
after
careful-
party.
If you're not careful on those fresh tires going into these turns and you don't check up like you're supposed to, good chance you're gonna go round and around, huh?
Oh, absolutely. Looks like Malone right up behind Logan Wilson. Malone taking 4 tires. He's definitely going to have the advantage.
Is it as bad as turn 4 at Charlotte?
Oh, yeah, way worse.
They're almost 4 wide back there. 3 wide right now.
Yeah.
Back by Lynch. And, is that Openchowski?
It's Lynch, Bruce, and the 36 McCabe.
Yeah.
Now, how long is the season going to be
Wide
next year? Did
lead.
you guys add in extra races, or are you guys keeping it the same length?
It's going to be the same thing. 15 race season for all 3 series, because we are opening up that new ARCA series this coming
Right.
season. So it's really
Well,
exciting.
I'm hoping to get back in there and bring that team back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can get in at least one of the either the ARCA series or the truck series.
Oh, 33 of
around.
Lynch goes around.
Oh. You got a little loose coming on the exit there.
He got Openchowski, I think, as well.
Yeah, Openchowski had taken some big front end damage right there. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what happened. That was the 33 of Wesley Lynch just getting loose, trying to recover that, but snapping it out to the outside. Openchowski, it didn't look like he made too much contact, but there is going to be some damage on that 96.
And just while you guys were chatting, then we saw Ellswick actually take Malone. So they're both on 4 tires, and Ellswick actually got around him.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Ellswick showing in second place up behind Harris. Harris was able to take that stage right there. So that is going to be our stage caution, ladies and gentlemen. Harris, Ellswick, Malone, Wilson, Bruce, Cochran, Dunn.
Not yet.
Oh, wait, yeah, my bad. Oh, yeah, it's only 88. I thought it was 98. I am so sorry. That is not going to be our stage, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be our 5th Big Daddy Cochran caution of the night for the THDesign Cup Series here at Milwaukee.
I mean, with the upcoming stage, if there is another stage, I think you're going to run over the cautions of the Tuesday's race.
Well, these guys do have a few more laps than our race did, but that's all right. These guys are doing really well as far as green flag runs at the moment. I'd really like to see some green flag stops, though, as well. It doesn't look like a whole bunch of people decided to come in. Openchowski, obviously, with the damage. Wilson, Lynch, and Boone as well, all coming into pits.
Nobody stayed out.
Yeah, it's smart for everybody to come in right now and get at least fuel or 2 tires, whatever it might be. Every chance you get on those cautions, you're obviously going to want to at least grab something while you can, because if you get a bunch of green flag racing comes down to the end, you don't want to be that guy that doesn't have enough.
Harrison choosing the top side there for his restart.
Really odd choice in my opinion. I would
Yeah,
much
mine
rather
too.
be
I
the
wouldn't do that.
bottom.
He's gonna get the jump on the start there, and being up the top like that, he's got, he'll get a jump on Ellswick and be able to get down. But
If everything goes
yeah.
good and he does get the
Better
jump,
rely
he's
on
gonna have
pace.
the ideal entry into the turn.
Right.
Looks
Yeah,
like
you might be right.
looks like the number 11 of Jay Marion is going to get that lucky dog. He's going to be coming back up around the field. Hopefully that's the only lap down he is, but it does look like he is a couple laps down.
I didn't see how he went a lap down, but maybe he had some pit stop woes.
A lot of competition up in that front pack right now. Top 5 is looking heavy.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, it's going to be fun because we got Wilson right behind Harris, so that is going to be interesting.
Harrison made him wait.
Green flag is out.
That big jump. Nope, he didn't
No, Ellswick is right underneath him.
Yes.
get it. Have to really push it on that outside.
Well, Malone diving underneath Ellswick. That's
There
surprising.
you go.
Doesn't make it happen though. Ellswick is able to maintain that second position.
I'll tell you what, if I'm Harris right now looking at my mirror, I don't necessarily think I'm getting nervous if I'm him because I know him. But me, I'm getting a bit nervous seeing all those cars of the same team coming up behind me. And the worst part is you don't know which one's coming at you. 'cause
Cochran
you know
going high there. Sorry to interrupt, but
Oh,
Cochran going
Oh,
behind.
somebody goes up into the wall. Logan Wilson crashes into the outside wall.
Wilson, yeah.
He blew it.
Caution is going to be out. He definitely blew an engine right there.
Yeah.
Wait,
Trying to push too hard on them restarts.
wait a second.
Caught it.
Hold up. Because looks like
Got clipped.
Cochran was involved as well.
Yeah,
No.
Cochran
Cochran's
touched
on the
him to
outside.
start off with.
Well, it
Yeah.
looked like Cochran made a little bit of contact with him.
I think Cochran may have had a
beforehand.
nose on it, and then kind of Wilson didn't know it and squeezed him down a little bit, and then 31 came in and clipped 76.
Cochran's slowing down yet. Oh, it looked like Wilson tried to recover but just couldn't do it. Logan Wilson jumps to the pits. One of our faster drivers tonight. I don't know who's going to wind up claiming that.
I wouldn't claim that if I was Cochran, because I thought Logan came down a little bit, didn't really have clearance.
Yeah, I feel like Logan pinched him a little bit. He probably
Yeah.
didn't know he was there.
Yep.
Oh, got net code.
Net load happened.
Neck load.
Nickelodeon? No, I'm just
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there goes copyright. Oops.
Oh,
Did
God.
so well.
I didn't actually say the words. I just
I
had.
I got such a southern accent. They probably didn't understand what I said anyway.
Marion also getting another lucky dog coming back around. That might be Marion's
He's
back to the lead lap.
loving them cautions.
Yeah.
Now, a little something outside of the racing scene right now. If everybody's been paying attention to sports around the world, we've got the Denver Broncos sitting at 9-2, leading the AFC division currently.
Boo.
Now, I just don't think those Broncos are going to get stopped this year. They're looking pretty good.
That's soccer. What is that? What are you talking
He
about?
said it's soccer. No, hockey, Borrow.
No,
Hockey.
nobody watches soccer.
It's not college.
Eric,
right?
Nobody watches
thought-
soccer.
Eric, I thought you were a really great guy, but bear in mind I live in Kansas City. So
Hey, I mean, people make bad choices all the time. You're just, one of the statistics.
I'm just wondering why Eric sounds more Canadian than Dusty.
Oh.
What?
What?
Well, I didn't hear you.
I said, I'm just wondering why you sounded more Canadian than Dusty.
Well, it's, I guess, I don't know. I've never been to Canada before. But you keep talking to me like that, I'll give you something to cry about.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be another restart for the Big Daddy Cochran After Party 200.
Oh, good restart there from Harris.
Yeah,
Harris learned that time.
He picked that top lane again.
Well, and I guess he's using that top line for the drop into turns 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Here comes Bruce. I tell you, Bruce has had some good races lately.
Yeah, he's on the outside of Malone right there, but it looks like Ellswick trying to make a good corner. Unfortunately, had to check up right there, giving Malone the advantage. Really high on that turn as well for Ellswick. That's going to put Malone in second place, chasing down Justin Harris.
Yeah, Cochran. He's ready to get up there and get in the mix.
Yeah, he just took. Just took.
Let me hear our rundown of P1 through 5 real quick.
It's going to be Harris, Malone, Ellswick, Bruce, and Cochran for P5 from 1 through 5. But it looks like Richard Elliott's trying to poke his way into the top 5, right on the inside of the number 31 of K. Dunn. K. Dunn involved in that accident with Campbell a few laps ago.
Did you say Cochran made a little contact with that when Campbell went into the wall?
I did, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, but he was able to get back up to P5. I mean, that's
Malone up the inside of Harris. Malone to the lead.
Harris shuts the door before he can go in and get passed by Ellswick.
Yeah.
Smart move. I've seen a lot of people get left out to dry on the outside like that. When one person gets by, a train usually follows them.
So what is the points gaps? How close is second?
For the playoffs?
I'm just bringing it up.
Yeah. You got Harris, Ellswick, Cochran.
So we have Logan Wilson, 95, behind Malone. And then Ellswick, 101 behind Malone. Followed by Bruce, 102 behind Malone.
Very close.
Very close between those guys. And Justin Harris, 107 behind.
Well, that is going to be the stage right there, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Malone, Harris, Ellswick, Bruce, Cochran, Dunn, Elliott, Lynch, Evans, and Boone all getting points for that stage. Malone not able to take that first stage, but he was definitely able to get up front and take the second one.
Well, I mean, he also had multiple cautions on that second stage that helped him, manage tires a little bit better, a little bit more than what they did in that first stage. I didn't see very many cautions come out for that first stage, so this second one definitely kept the tires a little bit more fresh, a little bit more ready to get a little push at the end.
Well, also the question is going to be, is Logan Wilson going to get that lucky dog to try to get back up front?
That's going to be really important, Jamie, because the other 4 guys that are he's fighting against in the points all scored points. They finished first, second, third, fourth. So he needs some points.
Almost all
Another
of our
question that I
drivers
have
coming
is
in.
how many sets of tires were they able to bring to the track today?
6.
Six sets? Okay.
Yeah, that's going to play a very important part in today's race.
Yeah, because from the sounds of things, everybody's at least gone through at least 3. I want to say at least 3 sets of right side.
You bring up a good point, Eric. That's an awesome point.
Well, an update just happens. Openchowski pulls into the pits and disappears.
wonder if he was blinking out a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like Open Chelsea. I don't see him.
How many laps are left in the race?
We have less than 100 laps, and only 98 currently left, but we will only have about, I want to say, 96 by the time we go green.
So we may get a good under green pitting going on, and then that's really going to come down to who's got enough sets of tires for that outside right side to keep them in the position or allow them to advance. With that many laps left to go, I mean, you're thinking stopping every 33 laps at least.
Open Chowski's still not back into the race yet. Definitely going to have a technical difficulty on Open Chowski's car. He will get the 2 technical laps, but that's not going to mean a lot here at a short track like this.
Coming to green here. Great stop by Malone. Oh, I just saw Cochran ride high then. Oh, and
Oh
we have
no!
Ellswick, and I think it's Harris.
What happened to Ellswick and Harris?
Yeah, Ellswick and Harris got
Harris
into each
got a
other.
little bit loose. Got loose coming out of 4.
They've dropped to the back of the line. Oh, and around goes the 89 of Brad Wilson right before start finish. Then that's brought out a yellow flag.
That is going to be our 8th Big Daddy Cochran caution of the night, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with GEC eNASCAR after this commercial break.
Sun's going down and the rig is on. iRacing is where I belong. Discord's lit and the drivers are here. This is GEC, there's no room for fear. Green flag drops and the engines roar. 40 cars and we all want more. Mash the gases, we're on the line. 4 wide and we're feeling fine. Drifting close in a slipstream dance. Taking the corners in a high-speed trance. Tri-oval side by side in this GEC league. There's nowhere to White flag need a perfect lap. All gas, no brakes to close that gap. Checkered waves in the race is won. Another battle is over and done. Cheers to the booth, hope they like the show. Victory lane is all I
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here for the commercial break. We are now back on the track here at Milwaukee for the Big Daddy Cochran postseason after party 200 for the GEC NASCAR THDesign Cup Series. We're lining back up double file.
Jamie, it looks like Openchowski still isn't back with us, so it looks like he's had technical problems.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. He was one of the fastest drivers tonight. The last accident was actually with Brad Wilson, unfortunately. Was it Brad Wilson? Yeah, it was Brad Wilson, unfortunately.
I think it was. That was a lucky call for Ellswick, and I can't remember who else was in there. Was it Harris? I think it was Harris. Both of them got into each other and were towards the back of that line, so that'll give them a chance to catch back up.
Well, Malone back into 6th or 7th place. Darren Bruce and Kay Dunn going to start us off here. The 31 and the 39. Starting to get a little foggy out here in Milwaukee.
It did that yesterday.
Oh, by the time
Tuesday.
we finished Michigan, man, it was almost, you couldn't see the cars on the track.
And we're off.
Green flag is out, 39 with a huge jump right there.
Bruce into turn 1, followed by Dunn, Cochran, and Reggie Jug Evans.
Yeah, Evans up into the top 5 for one of the first times tonight. Good for him. Shane Cochran back up to 3rd place. Harris now passing Wesley Lynch to go up into 5th. Jug Evans chasing down the number 33 of Wesley Lynch.
Harris looks pretty quick tonight. I heard somebody go around nearly.
Was that Bruce?
Yep.
We got a couple call-outs in the chat as well. Looks like Cody asking who I picked for the race. That is going to be Justin Harris I picked for the race. Gallman shouting out BDRN. Craighead in the chat. Thank you, Cameron, for jumping into the stream. Let's go Skidmark from Craighead. Kenneth Gallman shouting or asking what's up, Craighead. Oh, I didn't have to say that, but either way, thank you all for being here. An amazing race so far here at Milwaukee for the Big Daddy Cochran postseason after party 200.
Man, these 3 guys at the front are really getting into it now. But hey, that's awesome that Craighead jumped into the chat. He's our truck champion, well-deserved truck champion. He had a great season and really took it home in fine style.
Yeah, winning a bunch of races super fast. Looks like he is going to be the prime candidate to join our Cup Series next season for Season 8. Also, a lot of other drivers are going to be joining that series.
Yeah, I see Craighead coming up here and competing for championship early.
Absolutely. I mean, like Kieran was saying, just an amazing season from him. Also from Knox Thompson. Thompson also talking about coming into the Cup Series this season as well. So there's going to be a lot more competition coming from the Truck Series up into the Cups.
You know, it's great to see the younger kids coming up. I call them kids, but they're younger, and you know, just seeing the maturity and how they change just through the season. It's really fun to watch, actually.
Well, I had a talk with Knox, and he's just super excited on how much progress he's made as a driver, and I couldn't be more in agreement to how much he's improved, winning a couple races himself. I think he might have took home 3 races, but man, just an amazing driver altogether. Craig had an amazing driver, a bunch of amazing drivers in the Truck Series, including myself. Well, and as we take away the iRating requirement for the Cup Series and making it more of a pipeline process coming from ARCA trucks to Cups, I really think we're going to get some good drivers coming from the Truck Series into the Cup Series.
We see Cochran stick his nose up the inside again.
Yeah,
He's got him this time.
He's definitely got him. Looks like that number
Yeah, he drifts all the way up
31
the track. Oh,
of K Dunn dropping back a little bit. Malone now passing him as
get him
well.
there. Get him.
Yeah.
Cochran
Yeah,
up to
you're
first
right.
place.
You're right. Haynes is coming.
No, I ain't.
Harris is
I'm in
coming.
here.
No, sorry. Sorry, bud. Harris, I meant.
He's just rubbing
Harris
it in.
is coming. He's going to get done here in a moment.
Yeah, he's getting him on exit there.
Yeah, big time on exit.
Oh!
Ooh.
And they get into each other.
Oh man.
Lynch is going to make it by also. Maybe.
Dunn allowing the 39 to get up there, but Harris on his inside, not losing any ground. Lynch on the outside of the 31 of K Dunn.
Clears them all, my lord.
Harris
Yeah,
able to
it's
clear Darren Bruce. Lynch now on the backside of Darren Bruce, seeing if he can take that position away. Another shout out from the Herminator, Let's Go Jug, Reggie Evans for the 93. 93 now in 7th place, chasing down K Dunn. Caleb Ellswick right on the back of Reggie Evans.
Malone's went around Cochran.
Malone back up into first. Yeah, he's almost a second in front of Cochran now. Being we're already through our last stage, he can only hope that he either catches up or a caution comes out to regroup this track. But Cochran gaining almost 0.3 right there on Malone.
See Lynch is right on the back of Bruce here right now as well, as Bruce looks up the inside of Harris, and I think he's got Harris. Oh,
You're going to probably see Lynch try to tighten up the Bruce there, but...
yeah.
Oh!
Oh,
There's-
Wow.
That was a bad spot for that to happen, too.
yeah.
That was
Let's-
a good save.
Go ahead and ride along with Wesley Lynch here for a second, see what he sees.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Still coming down. Is it this one?
A little high. Getting that late apex.
Yeah, you're right. These Cup cars are downshifting every corner into 4th.
Yeah, it's managing.
Rotation. Get that, make sure that right front don't burn up.
Yeah. And then just managing the rotation when you get back in it, I guess.
Great
So,
shifting by Lynch.
How hot are you getting that rear right? Is that the one that you're burning up all the time?
I would think so.
I think it
Really?
depends on who's driving the car. Some people drive off the front, some people drive off the rear. Like Wes, he'll end up having his right rear be more worn up than any other tire because he drives off the rear. He's learned
Yeah.
that from all the late model racing he's been doing over the years.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I was noticing. It's funny you bring that up because the late models, guys seem to really be able to nail their marks out time after time after time, and that's what I'm noticing here with Lynch.
He's an animal.
Well, as we jump back to Wesley or Justin Harris behind Wesley Lynch, he's got the 33 right in front of him. Justin Harris with a great race so far tonight. He's going to be in 5th place trying to make that pass on Lynch. But like we said, man, once you start to get to those late runs, it's super hard to pass anybody.
So top 5 at the moment, we have Malone out front, followed by Cochran, Bruce, Lynch, and Harris.
Ooh, some wheeling.
Harris loose again, saves it.
Yeah, some wheeling right there from Harris. Beautiful save.
So 127 laps. 70 odd laps left. That's still a long way to go.
Lynch riding way high on that, giving the advantage to Harris to try to catch back up. Harris taking advantage. He's definitely getting to the back bumper of that 33. And it looks like Harris is downshifting in the straightaways, rather Lynch is downshifting coming into the corner.
We have
Interesting.
an angry little group here behind Harris. We have Dunn, followed by Ellswick, who's come from the back of the pack again, like Harris. So really pushing hard.
We'll go ahead and ride along with Ellswick real quick, see what he sees behind K Dunn. Right on the bumper of K Dunn. K Dunn with a little bit of damage on the back left of that 31. Man, Ellswick is getting a hell of a run on the back of that number 31. Oh, making a little bit of contact right there. Ellswick going to be looking to the outside of the 31. Coming into these turns, he's going to be side by side.
He's got him.
Good job by Caleb Ellswick. Now he's going to be chasing down Justin Harris.
So Malone has a 2-second gap out front, a 2-second gap between Cochran and Bruce, and then another second from Bruce back to Lynch. And Lynch has Harris on his butt.
Yeah, Malone getting that gap that he was looking for again. He's almost 2 seconds. 2.2 in front of Shane Cochran at the moment. But Darren Bruce is pretty far back from Cochran as well, 2.3 seconds. Cochran out there in a world of his own.
Just watching here, we see Logan Wilson dropping back a little bit. I'm not sure if something happened to him. But
Yeah, he's in the
dropped
pit.
to Yeah.
I wonder if he's taking an early pit stop or...
Maybe.
Let's see what happens. He's dropped. Yeah, he just came in for an early stop. Coming back out now with fresh tires. He did change all 4 tires on that 76.
We got Ellswick right on the back of Harris again now.
Ellswick been fast all night long. Like I said, it's not easy to get into that pit lane. It's sort of hidden around that last turn.
Yeah, there's a couple of weird bumps there on the inside too. Nice move by Ellswick, moves him up to 5th. Let's see if he can close the gap now to Lynch.
Wow, guys, only 65 laps left in the season.
That's crazy.
I know.
If I sit here and think about it, it feels like it's been really long, but for some reason, there's that, it just don't feel like it's been that long.
No, you're definitely right. I feel like we just started season 7 a month ago.
Actually, 16 weeks.
Yeah, because of our off week for the All-Star race, which I don't know if we're gonna. I can't remember. I think it came to a tie vote if we were gonna keep the All-Star race or not.
I say we keep it. It's a nice little break. Little
I say we keep it.
We could restructure it, not necessarily like do 2 separate ones and keep the mid season or right before playoff you get a break.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Well, and that'll be a discussion between me, you, Chris, Mason, Cochran, and Ellswick.
Ellswick's in his car right now going, I'm retired.
I'm retired. Out there still racing, but he's retired.
Yeah, he's really brought it tonight. He's actually driven really aggressive, and it's right up there.
Yeah, he broke his way back up into 5th place, actually passing Harris. He's going to be chasing down Wesley Lynch, which he is not too far off from right now. Shane Cochran, Darren Bruce is actually caught up to Shane Cochran very significantly. He's only now 0.5 away from Shane Cochran. But Malone increasing that gap like we seen in the beginning of the race. He's now 5.6 seconds ahead of Shane Cochran.
He's got a best lap at 29.2. I can tell you, I never got anywhere near that in my truck.
No way. No way. Oh, Wilson on the outside of the 93. 93 having to check up right there. 76 of Logan Wilson now passing him. Wilson on those fresh tires from that early pit stop.
Hey, Jamie, just going back to Jacob Malone, he now has a 5.5 second gap over Cochran. So once again, as soon as it's like he doesn't have any tire wear. Yeah. Keeps on pulling gaps.
Yeah, incredible race by him. But man, still a good competition going on between Cochran and Bruce.
So let's go for a little walk through the top 10. Actually, let's go through the top 13, because there's a couple of guys out here that we haven't mentioned a lot. Top 5 is Malone, Cochran, Bruce, Lynch, Ellswick, followed by Harris, K. Dunn, Michael Boone, McCabe, Reggie, Richard Elliott, Brad Wilson, and Marion. They're our top 13 on the lead lap.
Yeah, with only one active driver being a lap down, and that's going to be Logan Wilson at the moment because of that early pit stop. But he is in the running for the lucky dog if anything does happen. But all these cars are pretty separated right now.
Yeah, I've noticed that they've dropped off from their best lap times. They've dropped off about 3/4 of a second at the moment.
When do you guys think we're going to start to see those pit stops? I think probably 45 to go, 40 to go.
They're getting close. It depends. I don't know what they have. What do they have left now? What?
Well, I can tell you that the earliest pit stop was 35.
36, 35?
35 laps ago. So it looks like Malone came in 36 laps ago. Most of them 35, 36. Shane Cochran, Bruce, Dunn, Evans, all with 42 on their tires right now and on that fuel.
It depends on the final number, what they're getting on a full lap, because I mean on a tank of gas, because you're looking at what if they stop within 10, you're looking at another stop. So if they stop at 150 for fuel, for tires and fuel.
Well, it's gonna come down. Yeah, it's gonna come down to, did Logan Wilson make the right decision on early pit stops, gaining that speed on those fresh tires, versus if they're gonna have to still make 2 pit stops before the end of the race.
Logan may have gotten one out of the way then, and then going to push it a little bit further than them, and he's going to pit one more time. Where they're going to have to probably pit twice. They're fixing to get one out of the way and then have one more after that.
Well, I believe everybody should have 3 sets of tires left. I want to say at least 3. I know Logan probably has 2 now, but that's still enough to get it done.
Yeah. Cochran sitting in 3rd position. He's been strong all night. And as he should. I mean, this race is named after him, so.
Actually, it's named after his dad.
After his dad, there you go.
Yeah, his dad's actually in the logo, rocking out with his hand up on the steering wheel. It's amazing because his dad has helped him out all season. We do see somebody else coming in. Brad Wilson now comes into the pits. But his Cochran's dad has been his closest teammate this whole season, just spotting him all season long, making sure he's up on that podium. Like I said, Cochran's appeared on the podium quite a few times in the last few races, so good for him.
Yeah, he don't
making
even
a lot of
he
points.
he don't even race really. He just owns iRacing to spot for Cochran, and I think they live far apart from each other, so this is kind of their time to hang out and have a good time. So he spots for him.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
Logan Wilson now passes Shane Cochran on the track. He's looking to pass the second place driver. Logan Wilson could get close to unlapping himself.
Hey, Barrow, just going back to what you were saying just then. Being on Skidmark, I had the pleasure of being in rooms with both the Goldmans, and I saw that great relationship and father-son bond that is really cool, and that's another reason why GEC is a great thing.
Yeah,
just absolutely love it.
I like the Goldmans. They
Yep.
give each other hell.
They do.
Especially with late models and some late night practice.
Well, and we also have a bunch of family members in here. As far as the McCabe brothers, they're in here. Cochran and his dad. Looks like Darren Bruce now coming in with Shane Cochran also. Malone staying out.
But they didn't make it.
They're playing the field game.
They may have hit the fuel window there. Are they getting 40s? They're getting.
They have to be.
Yeah, but are they going to be able to make it 48 laps?
Come on.
So now we have Malone with a 10-second lead over Harris, followed by Lynch, Ellswick, McCabe. And Boone, I haven't mentioned Boone much tonight. Boone's sitting in 6th at the moment.
Well, and what happens when Malone starts to hit that heavy lap traffic? I mean, that's definitely going to have to slow him down a little bit.
Man, I saw Cochran way out of shape just then.
Yeah, it could slow him down a lot, but it could mess him up a lot too, because Malone's not too much of a finesse guy.
He's fast. He's real fast, but in the middle of traffic, he likes to push really hard. So let's hope it doesn't cause any problems. But I think the lap traffic's more going to slow him down than anything. We got a couple more shout outs in the chat. We got P Malone shouting out Malone in the number 60. We also got McCabe Esports shouting out "Let's go IT and out." Thank you all for being here.
Harris and Wesley Lynch enter the pits.
Yeah, they're in that window.
Lynch, Harris, Evans, and Elliott all down into the pit. Marion letting those IT and out drivers by of Ellswick and Brad Wilson. Brad Wilson down on the inside of his teammate Caleb Ellswick. He's going to go ahead and take that pass. Shane Cochran also right there behind Ellswick going on the outside inside. Cochran going to pass both of them right here coming into 3 and 4. A lot of speed on Cochran coming around the track. Malone
Look, if
now
I'm Malone.
Oh, you already said that. Sorry.
Is Malone coming in? No, I was going to say Malone. If I was Malone, I'd extend this and see how many guys I could catch down. But he's in. He came into the pits. He made that decision.
Malone, Ellswick, Boone, and Marion all down into the pits now. Malone now coming out. Still a huge advantage for Malone being 10 seconds ahead of the field. He may not even come out a lap down.
What, 45 to go?
Yeah, that leaves McCabe up front in the 36. Malone still in second place, though, even though he went into the pits.
12 seconds behind McCabe he is.
Yeah, but to come out in second place, that's pretty crazy. There's still drivers that haven't pitted yet. And that
actually puts Logan Wilson back on the lead lap, actually, now.
So McCabe has now went 49 laps on this set. He's now, looks like he's coming in right now. So it looks like you were right, Bar. Around 50 laps. 49 laps is when McCabe decided to come in. Logan Wilson still on 25 laps on those tires. I don't know, guys. I think they're going to be able to make it to the end. So that pit strategy might have actually hurt Logan Wilson. Richard Elliott coming right up behind Malone. Let's see. Yeah, Elliott came in 4 laps ago, and he's still a lap down. So Malone is able to get past some of those lap drivers just by coming into pit lane.
So it's interesting around 4th, 5th, 6th. We have Harris, Cochran, Lynch, Ellswick, all in a group.
Let's check out some of our biggest gainers tonight. Darren Bruce up 12 spots in second place. Not a lot of big gainers tonight. Justin Harris only up 3 spots in 4th. Richard Elliott up 3 spots in 12th. Marion up 2 spots in 14th. And Boone up 1 spot in 9th. That's the smallest gains we've seen all season, I think.
And the fog gets heavier.
It does, which brings some moisture out on the track. Let's see how these drivers are going to handle it.
Someone needs to tell him to turn the fog lights on.
Yeah, right?
You can't handle the moisture.
Yeah.
It looks like these guys are handling it pretty well. Jacob Malone up front with Darren Bruce behind him by 7 seconds.
Guys, it was so hard last week to see you guys. It was nearly impossible to make out.
I know.
During the... It was so tough at the end of the race.
It's actually manageable this week.
Yeah.
There was like a small section of the track where we could see the cars really well, and then after that, it was just a terrible visual. Terrible.
We'll be right back after this commercial until they hit turn 3 so we can see who's in what position.
Yeah, right.
Pretty much. Yeah. Dead serious. I went to the blimp look and I couldn't see anybody.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, somebody just took a dive to the pits. I think it was Lynch.
Yeah, it was.
I think he got... Yeah, I think he didn't do that on purpose. He got off turn 4 really hot. Which that'll probably give him a black flag as well.
Not what we want to see for the 33 for the last race of the season. Only 35 laps to go here at Milwaukee for the Big Daddy Cochran's post-season Party 200 for the GEC NASCAR Cup Series. GEC NASCAR THDesigns Cup Series. My bad. Man, it's such a mouthful, I'll tell you.
Man, we've had some great sponsors all year. It's great that THDesigns sponsored us all year. Of course, that's been my truck sponsor the last 2 years, which won't be coming up, but it's been a great couple of years with THDesign.
Yeah, speaking of sponsors, we've had, like you said, an amazing set of sponsors this year. We've had MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Lake Dog Home Inspections, Outlaw Performance, Park Stanford Crew, Big Daddy Cochran, Rev Limit Workshop. For the truck series, also THDesigns, Outlaw Performance, Andy Durr Foundation, MAD again, Outlaw Performance. Outlaw Performance did a lot for the truck series. Yancey Motorsports and Laughing Llama Wraps as well. Shout out to all of our amazing sponsors this season. I mean, hopefully we bring a lot of them back on for next season. It's been a really exciting season 7. They've made it a great season for us.
Yeah.
Looks like Malone just passing the 93 of Reggie Jug Evans Jr.
Lynch is done.
Lynch is done.
Yeah, he lost it there.
He's out of the race. Did he hit the wall or something?
I think he got loose and hit the wall.
Must have. There's a yellow.
Probably little cold tires.
Let's go see if we can take a look. Oh, huge impact from the 33.
He may have still had some damage from earlier.
Yeah, he just came out of the pit too.
Oh. Wow.
Oh man, that is terrible. Hate to see that for the number 33, man. Such a great driver, amazing GEC veteran. And that is going to be another caution here tonight. That's going to be our 9th Big Daddy Cochran caution of the night for the THDesign Cup Series, ladies and gentlemen. With only 30 laps to go, I imagine a bunch of our drivers are going to come into the pits. They're all coming out now. But that is going to close that gap that Malone had. Malone dropping back to 5th place.
We got Bruce, Harris, Wilson, Cochran, Malone. Wow. Good job, Bruce. It's going to be interesting to see your graphic with what tires everyone took.
Well, we only had 3.
Yeah, leave Malone off the pit road there.
Everyone took
Well,
4.
you know, we were talking about this earlier, and with 3 sets left, if they were coming in every, you know, if they were trying to push it like, who was it that stayed out for 59 or 49
That
laps?
was McCabe.
That was McCabe. So, I mean, if they're able to push like that, they're only going to need another set, and they should be able to run the rest of the race out, right?
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Easily. And there's only 3 drivers that did not pit. Revy Jug Evans Jr., Michael Boone, and Richard Elliott.
So how many laps are they on their tires right now?
17, 15, and 16.
Oof. I don't know. If I had the time to grab a fresh set, I probably would.
No, I'm not in disagreement on that at all.
Just because on that takeoff on those fresh ones, when you start talking about the last 30 laps, them guys on them fresh tires are going to zoom right by you, regardless.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The pace car is jumping off the track now. We're about to go back. Green flag. Green flag is out.
Bruce, what a great job.
Huge jump by Darren Bruce.
I've got my eye on Malone right now.
Well, Harris and Wilson side by side. Malone up behind Harris. He doesn't have a lot of places he's going to be able to go.
No.
Malone going to have to check up right there. He's going to lose the lead to Darren Bruce for a little bit.
Oh.
Oh, to the outside of Harris. Able to make that pass.
stay on his inside there. Ooh.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
tight.
no, there it is.
Oh,
Harris
Yeah.
having to slow down. He saved it.
yeah.
Oh my Lanta.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
Can't say that, mate. This is a Disney movie.
Amazing save by Justin Harris right there, but he's going to have some ground to work up. Him and Cochran battling it out with a little bit of contact.
Oh, who was that? I think it was
Logan
Logan.
Wilson. Logan Wilson with an accident right there. Let's go take a look.
That's probably going to be it for Logan.
Yeah, because wasn't that him earlier that smacked the
Well,
wall and blowed his engine?
he would have.
in there.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
he
was a
would've had
blown
to
engine.
use- Oof, that's
Wilson now
he's done for
jumping
night,
to the
'cause that's been happened
pits.
to him twice now, if I remember correctly.
yeah. I mean, you got it fixed once. You're not going to be able to get it fixed second time.
Yeah, he was able to
Unless
get back up front somehow, but man, that's really unfortunate.
Maybe he's got a really good crew, but my crew wouldn't be able to fix it that well.
No, this isn't the NASCAR pit crew that went to Le Mans. What'd they do? Change the transmission in like an hour? I think it was.
Yeah, crazy.
That's easy.
There's a good documentary on Prime if nobody's seen it.
Oh, I have. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yep, it's well worth a watch.
What's it called?
I'm trying to think.
I think it was called Garage. What was the garage number? I think it was the name of the garage is what the documentary was called.
Yeah, Garage 56 or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm looking it up right now.
Well, I'll have to take a look at that.
Yeah, it's the first time they ever brought a V8 American car out to Le Mans, and they did an amazing job. They were out there passing a whole bunch of cars. It was super cool to watch.
Garage 56.
Yeah, Garage 56, yep. Great documentary.
So we have Bruce out front and Malone in second now, followed by Ellswick.
Well, you know
Ellswick's had good... Sorry, you go, Jamie.
You know that's got to be upsetting for Darren Bruce, because Darren Bruce had a huge gap right there.
Yeah.
Possibly able to win the race, just not able to get it done, unfortunately.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting restart. Bruce gets a good jump. You've got Ellswick, who's been quick all night, up the inside of Malone. That could be a little interesting into 1 and 2.
Well, everybody in the top, I want to say, all the way to Harris. So everybody in the top 7 right now has pitted 7 laps ago. Richard Elliott, Jug Evans Jr., and Boone all pitting 1 lap ago. But it's going to be Darren Bruce and Malone to start us back off again after the 10th Big Daddy Cochran caution of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, THDesign Cup Series coming to an end. 24 laps to go. Here we go. Green flag is out. Darren Bruce with another great jump. Ellswick not able to make it on the inside of the number 60. Number 60 is going to have the advantage.
Oh. Now we just got to hope all the drivers that are on fresh tires don't try to push too hard on the restart.
Yeah, those cold tires are really going to matter on this restart right here. Harris having to check up a little bit for the 31 of K Dunn, but he's able to make it past him.
Oh, somebody went screaming down into the pits. I think it was Brad Wilson.
It was Richard Elliott.
Is that who it was?
Yeah.
Once again, same thing as Lynch. Got it sideways coming off turn 4 and shot it straight down into the pits.
Yeah.
Oh, Ellswick.
Able to hold
Do you
on to
save
it,
it or do you go
though.
around?
No, I think he saved it.
He saved
saved
it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Harris
wow.
Harris is pushing pretty hard here.
And we were just talking about fresher tires on these early laps. I mean, with 24 left, you really don't want nothing going wrong right now.
Cochran going a little high, giving the advantage to K. Dunn right there. Not able to get up to the back of Justin Harris. Malone now back up to the lead with Darren Bruce right behind him, up 12 spots for the night for Darren Bruce.
Yeah, 20 laps to go. Business end of the race. Starting to hot up front.
And Harris is pushing pretty hard too, because he was when they restarted. He started in 7th. He's now in 3rd.
Great run by Harris all night.
I see Ellswick still in touch. He's in 6th at the moment. Didn't lose too many spots.
Both of those guys there, the 7 and the 86, are happy to see Ellswick back there.
Oh, I bet.
I wonder what the point spread is for 2nd right now
Yeah.
with the stages.
Looks like the sun's out now.
Yeah, it does. The fog's clearing up. That's going to warm up the track and bring a little bit of an interesting finish to this race here at Milwaukee.
Track's cooled off from 96 of what we started out at. It's 81 now. Probably getting ready to cool off here again.
So Malone's broken out over Bruce to a 1.4 second lead from Bruce, Harris, Cochran, and Dunn.
Ellswick looking on the inside of K. Dunn now. Breaking back into the top 5. He's going to make it happen coming around 1 and 2.
Really pressing Harris here. Oh, he gave him a little bumper.
Cochran wants that podium again.
He does.
I see Ellswick's around Dunn.
Cochran is going to, even if he gets around Harris, he's going to have to be worried about Ellswick. Ellswick's been fast all night long. Cochran on the inside of Harris. Harris pinching him down low. Cochran with a little wiggle.
Yeah. He had to gather it up there going in. He probably shot it in there pretty hard.
Look, that gave Ellswick the advantage. Ellswick now up. Ellswick on the inside of Harris as well. Harris blinking out.
Oh.
Ellswick with the advantage.
Yeah, Harris is not gonna want to give it to him, not this late.
13 laps to go.
I don't know if Harris is going to have a choice, but Ellswick, he keeps it up. He's going to take it.
If he just holds him out there now. A Jamie move.
Nervous.
Side by side with the 66 and 7 still. Harris just barely edging Ellswick out. Hey, and that's not just my move. I just like to do it a lot. I will hold a driver as high as I can or as low as I can if I know it makes them feel uncomfortable.
Did you realize that we were actually 4 wide at one stage the other night, Tuesday night?
I did
We were
not.
3 wide, and then for a moment it was 4 wide at this place. It was crazy.
I wasn't even. No, that's insane going 4 wide here in Milwaukee.
Yeah,
There
it
is
was
not
turn
4
4.
lanes here.
It was
That's
turn
good
4.
too.
It was crazy.
Looked like Harris with a little wiggle, touching that outside wall as well. 10 to go. Last 10 laps of Season 7, ladies and gentlemen. Malone now 4.5 seconds ahead of Bruce.
Yeah, exactly what I was going to say. Nice to see the championship leader just out front, showing his class.
Got Cochran walking down Bruce here.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, Cochran's second back.
29.7, and Bruce is running 30 flat.
Well, the last 5 for 5 is going to be taken by Jacob Malone with a 29.52. Shane Cochran right up behind him with a 29.85. Richard Elliott actually moving into the top 5 for 5. 29.91. Harris 29.75. And Ellswick 29.92.
Last race of the season, no holding anything back.
Well, I
Cochran's pushing right now.
don't think anybody has. Cochran looking for that second position one more time. Still going to be about 1 second behind Darren Bruce. Darren Bruce, an extremely fast, talented driver out here for GEC NASCAR THDesign Cup Series.
Him and Harris both are catching him. Coming up on 5 to go.
Harris, he does not want to give up that podium.
He does
No,
not.
He would like. If they're smart, they'll stay like they are and catch Bruce, and then maybe a 3-way battle there on the last lap.
You think they can close down Bruce? I'm not sure.
Cochran
They
has been
might.
consistently faster
Yeah.
every lap. Bruce is pushing hard right now. I don't know if he may have slacked off a little bit, then pushed a little harder. He was running 30 flats, now he's running 29.9s. Cochran was running 29.8s.
And Malone's in a different zip code at the moment.
Yeah, he's about 5.5 seconds ahead.
I've been really impressed with his pace on old tires.
And if you see, he's dropping 2 tires under that white line, jumping on that yellow curb right there. Oh,
You see,
he got a little loose right there.
He's been doing that all night too. Sometimes he goes a little bit too low and he gets the car unsettled there. He's pretty good at gathering it up.
he is. I don't know whether it's quick hands or he's just got a really good feel or
Oh,
both.
could you imagine if he snapped out at the end of the race? Oh, man.
Say that, Jimmy.
That would
Comes out
be
of turn 4
terrible.
and just dumps it.
Oh, man.
360s across the finish line.
Yeah.
3 to go.
Yeah, I don't think Cochran's going to be able to catch him.
Yeah, he's a second behind. It's going to be tough. But
Yeah,
But you
he
know
needs to
what?
maintain that gap.
Harris might throw it up the inside, though. You know?
Yeah.
Harris might send it.
Yeah.
He needs all the points he can get.
Oh.
Oh, Harris getting
Uh-oh.
loose. Harris snapping the rim. Oh, he saves it.
Again?
Dang.
Oh.
Wow. Amazing save by Justin Harris. Drops back 4 spots, unfortunately. 3 spots, sorry.
Looks like it's going to be a race. Unless somebody self-spins.
great job, Malone. Great season, buddy.
Last lap of season 7. Here we go. Checkered flag is out, ladies and gentlemen. Jacob Malone bringing it home for the championship. Number 60 wins it here at Milwaukee for the Big Daddy Cochran postseason after party 200 for the THDesign Cup Series. Thank you all who showed up to watch. We'll be right back with your driver interviews. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with your podium drivers here at Milwaukee for GEC THDesign Cup Series for the last race of Season 7. Malone, once again, coming out with the win. He is going to most likely be our season champion. Congratulations, Malone. How does it feel?
It feels very good. You know, I've worked, especially for IT now. It's been nice to work with them throughout the season. I'm very glad about that. But, you know, we won the championship. We won the race. I drove my butt off in that final stint, just trying to fly away. I was a bit salty when that one yellow came out. Just really wanted to have a insane lead. And so I just drove my butt off to kind of, like, just have fun with it, you know?
Yeah, look, Malone, you had it. Sorry, Jamie. You had a great season. What do you put your success down to this season? I mean, you've been so strong this year.
I think my success has been adaptability and car control. I've been pretty good at keeping myself at incidents even when I'm a bit sideways. That's been my main strength overall. Of course, my team, they're always putting up practices. We're always getting some little bit of races in here and there, and we share information, which is very nice and very helpful.
Yeah, congratulations. You had a great season, man.
Thank you, man.
Definitely, absolutely a great season, and most likely going to be the season champion, taking home one of those beautiful red GEC trophies this season. Obviously, you've been here for a long time, part of GEC since season 1, actually. Just now coming back to get into full-blown racing again and to come home with a championship after your first season back from season 1. I mean, incredible job this season for you and your IT and Out brothers. I mean, great job to all of you guys. Thank you so much. Is there anybody you'd like to thank for this season?
Well, I want to shout out my team, IT and Out. We will be going completely on their end next season. I want to shout you guys out, of course, for putting this together and giving us these live streams and these races and a community where we can go have fun. And then I want to support anyone that's rooting for me in the chat, anyone that's watching, my family, of course. I love you guys. So you guys make the races even better and make this moment even greater.
Awesome. Well, again, thank you so much. We look so much forward to seeing what you can do in next season with all the competition coming up from the Truck Series and all the changes coming to GEC NASCAR in Season 8.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. As we move on to our second place driver, Darren Bruce in the 39. Hell of a race tonight, doing an amazing job, getting a bunch of podiums this season. Obviously, I believe you took a win or two this season as well. Just an amazing season for the number 39, Darren Bruce. How does it feel coming out with a podium here for the championship race?
It's always good being up front at the end of the season. And got to shout out to Malone, man. He's been class in the field all year. He deserves the championship and everything. Man, he's good.
Well,
Yeah,
not to go
you
ahead.
sorry, Jamie. You had such a great end to the season. You were so strong towards the end of the season. Any changes you made on how you prepared, or did things just fall into place for you?
I absolutely hate these next gen cars. I never run them. This GEC season is the only time I've ever run these cars. I'm just learning it. I'm used
Yeah.
to running the trucks and Xfinity, and this car is all new to me. It drives completely different than everything else, and I think I'm just starting to get a little better handle on it.
Yeah. Congratulations, mate. Great season.
Thanks, Kernan.
Absolutely great job as well from the entirety of GC, man. You even though you don't know these cars, you've been one of the fastest drivers on the track all season, and it's amazing to see you up in the podium once again, especially for the championship race. Obviously, being the end of season 7, going into season 8, what can we expect from the 39 in season 8?
Hopefully, we'll have another good run with the Dirty South guys. Reggie and Keith Dunn, Steven, he left us there about middle of the season, but we're hoping to have another good run for Dirty South in season 8.
Awesome. Well, and again, great job this season from you and Dirty South. Congratulations. Is there anybody you'd like to thank for this season?
Yeah, first and foremost, I want to thank you guys. You guys got a really good thing going here in GEC. I was talking to Ellswick last night in the practice. You guys do a great job monitoring the races, sticking to your guns, playing by the rules, not playing favorites, and it's really appreciated. I want to thank my teammates, Reggie and Keith and Steven, he wasn't here. Thank my wife for letting me do this. I'll say hey to my grandkids. We'll be down there to see them about Christmas, and we'll give a shout out to our main sponsor here for Dirty South, Alexander Auto, a little business here in Taylorsville, North Carolina. Thank you guys a lot.
Absolutely, and thank you as well, Darren Bruce. It's amazing to see you on the track, and we especially can't wait to see you next season.
Thank you, man.
And as we move on, last but not least at all, our very own GEC Ninja, Shane Cochran, coming out with another podium up here with an interview. Thank you so much for being here, all the effort you put into this, and all the effort you put into being a director for the Truck Series. Thank you so much, Shane. How does it feel coming out with another podium here for the championship race?
Oh, it was a lot of fun out there tonight, but man, I had a lot of fun beating and banging with everybody, and then there on that last run, I locked up the fronts and slid Ellswick up the track. Was really excited to race him clean and didn't have a chance to do it, so big apologies out to the 66. That was not how I wanted to do it, but fun racing all night. I mean, there were a couple times there where it was like Malone by 10 seconds, and then me, and then everybody else, and that felt pretty fun. I think this was the let's see, this would be Malone's 8th win. So I think this is the 6th race of the season that he won, and I was on the podium with him, and most of those were second place. So it's been good luck whenever he's winning to get on the podium at least. So that was a lot of fun, and yeah, just couldn't figure out the strategy here. I felt like we were going to run out of tires, and then at one point we were going to run out of fuel, and then a caution kind of saved us there. And I don't know, it was up and down night. I'm tired. I was painting my VR screen with sweat off my eyelashes. I couldn't see there the closing laps. It was wild. A lot of fun with everybody. I had a ton of fun with Harris and man, I mean, just everybody out there. I felt like we were having fun door banging, and hopefully everybody feels the same. If you don't, hey, talk to me. I'll buy you a beer, and we'll figure it out. But just a ton of fun this season with everybody here, and great race too.
We noticed up in the booth, especially Burrow pointed it out, that you were really quick all night, and you were right. You were up there, and then you just had a couple of things that'd get you back in the pack, and then you'd have to fight to get your way through. Talk to me about what your game plan was for here, just to go all out, or did you conserve tires ever, or what was going on?
Well, I think traditionally, when I look at the points breakdown, I miss out on stage points. I always show up at the end, but I lose out on stage points. So the last couple races, I've made it a point to say, hey, the stage 1 is the end of the race. That's what I'm going for.
You were up front right at the beginning. Yeah.
So kind of burned up tires early. That first stage, I just needed a bathroom break, so I went to the back. for that reason. It's worth it, I think, rather than having to pee the whole time. And then there was another one where I don't remember what the strategy. I think it was just to make it on fuel to the end of stage 2. I went ahead and dropped to the back and was just going to let everybody run out, but then we caught a caution at just the wrong time, so it didn't play out. But yeah, I think every time I went to the back, it was by design. At least tonight, mostly just using the bathroom when I need to.
Yeah, well, great season. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, amazing job, Cochran, this season. Obviously, you started with a team, come out to have to racing by yourself after a little while, but still an amazing job showing out for the number 86. I know your dad supported you all season long, being your spotter. Great teamwork from family right there. That's what we love to see here at GEC. And again, great job in the truck series this season. Obviously, we just ended the truck series on Tuesday. And you guys got a little bit of work to do for season 8, but man, congratulations. We expected as much from you. Is there anybody you'd like to thank for tonight?
Well, I just really got to thank my dad. I mean, he's been there all season, a couple seasons now, and then also for sponsoring the race. Want to see everybody over in the post-race after party, have a beverage with us and celebrate the season if you're able to make it, especially Ellswick, so he can yell at me and I can apologize.
Oh, and also thank you for sponsoring the race right at the last minute, man. Love the name. The Big Daddy Cochran's postseason party 200, just an amazing time tonight. So thank you so much for that, and we look forward to seeing you for season 8.
Yes, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you all for being here for season 7 of GCE NASCAR THDesign Cup Series. We will see you next season at season 8 after the holiday, starting the first week of January. Thank you all, and we'll see you again soon.